let me be. Unchain my heart.
Good old song.
This whole record's got everything. Like beat, imagery, story, deep cultural feeling, even musical references to works of other artists.
You let my
I love
love
when you talk music like that.
so unchained.
You love the music, and so I love it.
Set me free.
It plays all over your body.
Unchain my heart.
It's a real turn on, you know?
Let me go.
And you listen to it. Hey, listen to me, I'm telling you something.
Sounds like a favorite of mine.
And I know it's a favorite of yours. I know all your favorites. Huh. You always do that.
I don't always.
Yeah, you always turn me on with your talk and you let me get started and then you call it off.
I wasn't trying to get you anything. You always say that I
Yeah,
always
you
do
always
that.
say that
Okay,
I
all
pressure you
right,
into-
okay. We always like get here.
Because you won't give it a try anymore.
What's there to try?
Look, the war happened, it was hard.
No, it was difficult. Okay, do we always have to talk about
Yes,
this?
we always have to bring up the past, the war, the everything until we get somewhere.
Like where are we getting?
You're paying for all the women you had in the war, okay? With their tongues hanging out, making lewd, ugly gestures, licking, clicking, making you hear them even though they couldn't speak a word you understand.
You know, they weren't selling words.
Yeah, they were selling the agility of their tongues, and now, years later, the real cost is that you
No,
can't...
no, no, I paid what they asked. Why is it always about what I can't?
Okay, won't. Won't do it with a real woman, your wife, who can do to you whatever any woman ever has better, okay? Who can speak words you understand. I love you. Your music, your books, your body. Let's make music.
I hear them, your words.
Can you handle the words? They're all wrapped up in this book telling everyone about it.
Listen, I can barely handle anything these days. I mean, I handle my disability, well, the check, and my music, my buddies, and this book puts my life in perspective. It's a framework for me.
Yeah, some buddies you have, do they get this Akashic stuff? I don't.
Akashic. The Akashic Record. It's a record of all human experience. Whatever happens creates an energy, and that energy is not destroyed. It floats out into space and creates like an image of what happens. And I'm out there with everybody else.
Yeah, I know. I read the introduction trying to understand where you are. You know, if it's the record of all of our experience, you know what I mean? No wonder it's a hot seller. We're in the book.
Oh, you're but no, this isn't the record. This is a book about the record, which is out there, somewhere, etheric. It validates everything we do, assures our life's permanence.
Yeah, a replacement for life. Or for me. Great! And then your buddies come over to play make-believe war games. What do they replace? It doesn't make any sense. You've had enough war. Through you, I've sort of been through the war myself, and I've had enough, okay? Real war or war games.
War games are make-believe. After the game, you don't pull up the friendly bodies up a hill and put them into body bags. You don't bayonet the enemy wounded who's trying to pop a grenade in your face.
You think all that's in the book. Maybe you didn't have to do all that stuff, and so you feel guilty.
Oh, what were we supposed to do? Get blown up by grenades, clipped by half-dead guys, on drugs? We couldn't fix up their wounded. It was all we could do to hell back out our own.
Okay, so let it go, okay? Not guilty. Forget the war. Let me help you forget Terry. Remember?
Terry? No. You just call me Terry.
Yeah, because your name's Terrence. I called you Terry plenty of
Teresa,
times.
Terry, you never call me Terry except when we talk about what we don't do.
You called me Terry just now, just like you used to.
Wait, your name's Teresa, isn't it?
Oh my God,
And
you
you called me
interested,
Terry
right?
first.
I mean, it was so special at first. I called you Terry, and then you called me Terry, like we were the same intertwined person. Finding each other, holding each other. It was so beautiful.
And you always say it was.
Not always, but because we don't seem to be intertwined anymore, okay? I want to be in you. I love you, and I want you in me.
You're in me! I love you. But it's always about sex, isn't it? And this usually comes up in the bedroom.
Okay, so I thought we talked about it away from the pressure of the bed, but at some point, yes, okay? I'm not ready to be some woman who doesn't do it anymore. I still want that vibrancy, okay? I can't live on some ethereal plane in your Akashic world.
Akashic? Akashic! And it's etheric, like the ether. It's not ethereal. It's not a world. It's not a world. It's a recording of all human actions, past, present, and future.
How about a little less talk and a little bit more action? Now, that's a song.
That's not my song. That's not my song. Out there, tablets of astral light record all human affairs, experience, and desires. And, like, we just have to, like, accept it. Or whatever it is. Just accept ourselves. Me.
But we need more action so the astral lights have something to record. So let's try.
I can't.
Oh, why not? Oh, what's so hard about trying? Okay, so what if it doesn't happen? Maybe we can change the record even of the future by what we do now. I mean, wouldn't that be a wow?
You change your record.
Businessmen, politicians do it all the time. They never get caught.
Very funny. I don't think that's how it works, but you know, you're great. Just you always see things differently.
Okay, so we'll do it differently, okay? We'll make it good. I will. Okay, so if you're not going to try or anything, should I wait forever? All right, I want to go out and let it happen somewhere else with another man.
Oh, you always
Yeah,
say
it's
that.
always out there, everywhere. Okay, I know I'm not what I used to look like, but I'm not a complete dump. Okay, guys, look at me. The record probably shows that. Okay, they want some. And what if it's already in the record and I can't help what I do? And so I want my sexual emancipation. Maybe I already have it.
Okay, you have a point. Even if it makes no sense. Okay, you're getting me all confused. Can we stop talking about this, please? And what's this sexual emancipation anyway? What is that? Some phrase you picked up on the net?
A phrase, yes, that I need, like you need the record. I don't understand how either works.
The record doesn't work. It just is. Okay. My gamer friends are gonna be here in a little over an hour.
An hour is a good time for sexual emancipation, okay? Until your good friends come over, like Jack.
He's my best friend.
He's the worst. He's always checking me out. My breasts, butt, thighs, crevices. I don't know what he's looking at, but I know what he's thinking. It's like he knows what I need, what I'm not getting.
Well, I told him.
Where does that leave me? He's scouting me every chance. Is that what you want me to do? That's what I'm asking permission to do, to go down with Jack? He's not even attractive.
Well, you know, his wife likes him.
He's not attractive to me, okay? He's a collector, a grabber, a grubber. I can't believe you betray our private stuff like that. And I'm sure Jen's good to him. For him. I like her. She might not like all of this.
Jen's nice, you know. I like her too.
Yeah, so why hurt her? By the way, I think Jen has the hots for you. No, really. She holds back because she knows you and I are close, doesn't want to get in between us, and probably because she doesn't want Jack climbing all over me the way she'd like to be climbing all over you.
Nobody imagines me climbing all over them, okay?
Gotcha, going. See? And I didn't say you'd be climbing all over them. Jen sees herself climbing all over you. Probably knows all about us and thinks you're a great challenge. Yeah, well, you are. Okay, I will stop if we try again. Or let me go with another man.
You're threatening me.
I'm not sure what I'm doing, okay? Nobody's ever sure about themselves. I mean, the Akashic Record is out there plain as day, and we can't even read it.
No. People say you can read it. You just have to get into a meditative state. What are you doing?
I'm getting into a state. I don't know about this stuff. I'm trying.
You can't be after other people's secrets, just your own.
What do I want with my dirt? I want to know about you.
I'm not sure how you would do that. I mean, even if I were willing, and I am, but still, listen, even if we can't, read it. It's calming.
It doesn't calm me. It makes me feel naked, like it knows all of my secrets. If you won't make love to me, I still want it. But not with a married man. Except you. Unless it's okay with his wife. And you. I love you. I'm never going to leave you. Besides, how's astral light different from other light? Right? It's starlight or something. It's not a street light. I don't want to do it under a street light.
Hey, come in, Jack.
Hey, what's going on, man? Came over for the game.
Yeah, for another hour or so. Do you want a beer?
Yeah.
All right, well, make yourself comfortable. I'm gonna go get the tables and chairs set up.
Yeah, I'll come help in a minute.
What are you doing here, Jack?
Came over for the games.
The game is not for another hour, just like you heard. It's not like you had so far to go that you couldn't judge how long it would take.
Oh, I judged. Look, you don't get so mad about nothing. I came over early, so.
Notice. Why?
If you force me to stay. You see,
I don't want you to see me.
you're a special lady to me. Always have been. If he hadn't grabbed you first, I know I would have.
You're so full of it. You didn't even know me before the wedding.
I seen you, and I knew Terrence was seeing you. Remember that time you and Terrence went off to the mountains to go see the eclipse?
We never went over the mountains to see the eclipse.
You decided not to go. Well,
So we were going. What does that have to do with now?
always turning off.
Okay, turn yourself off. My husband's downstairs.
I can't just turn myself off. I'm not doing anything right now. It's
Really? You think Terrence would approve of this conversation?
can't hear us. Besides, he told me about the two of you.
Whatever you think he told you, you're taking it wrong, and it's none of your
It
business.
is my business. Don't be so nervous. What are you doing to see?
I'm thinking of breaking it over your head and slitting your throat with the sharp edges.
It's probably one of Terrence's favorites.
Yeah, my favorite too, Unchain My Heart. I still could smash it into shards and cut someone's flesh.
He's already unchained your heart. He told me.
He never said anything like that. He never told you anything.
He told me you weren't going together.
Terrence and I are great together, always have been.
Teresa, don't get so mad. All right, man. Things happen. People change. Just relax.
And your wife, Jen? Jen lets things happen?
Jen is a tough lady. She doesn't let nothing. She doesn't want to have.
I'll ask her.
No, don't ask her. I ask her what? She's not the kind of person that talks about everything that you can ask about such things. She's private.
Oh, then how does she make what she wants happen? How do you know what things she wants?
What things?
Whatever things. I'll ask her. It's probably recorded in the Akashic Record anyway.
Yeah, Terrence told me about that. I know more about sports records from back. Has sports?
Yeah, it records all human activity, even sports, since time began and for the future.
I can make a bundle. What about before humans? Like some creatures ran around and we only saw the human?
Yeah, like someone I know, yeah, it records the whole animal kingdom, whoever's included in that.
That's me. So, it's already recorded us, then what's the harm?
Maybe. I mean, Terrence does say it's already recorded in the Akashic Record anyway, even if it's just an intent. I'll tell Jen you said you like me better than her and that you're after my body.
I never said
That's
that.
all you've been saying ever since you came in. You're after my body. You don't even know my body.
I seen you in a bathing suit, but I never said that I like you better than Jen.
How would she know if I was telling the truth? Besides, if you like her better, then go to her, okay? Get off a quickie with her instead of coming here early for the game.
You don't gotta be so graphic. It does sound kind of good.
I like Jen doesn't do quickies, and it doesn't sound good to me, especially with Terrence downstairs. It's obscene.
She doesn't care. I mean, he doesn't want it in his face, but other than that.
Then get out of his face, okay? Go away until the game starts. How do you know whether he cares?
All set up.
Oh.
Hey, I thought you were gonna come down and Help me get ready.
I got to talking and forgot all about it. You know what though? I'll go run to the store and grab some more drinks, because everyone always gets thirsty when we run out, you know. War games make you thirsty.
He's your best friend.
No, you are.
You got that right. He's not much of a friend,
Ah, he's all right.
whatever that means. What goes on with him and Jen?
They're fine, I think. I don't know. She's a little hard to take, he says.
But he takes her, or lets her take him.
We don't talk about that.
But you did tell him about us.
Never.
You told me you did. He told me you did. Well, now the Akashic
Okay,
Record
all right.
is changing
I made a
his
mistake.
mind.
Do we always have to talk about this?
No. Never mind. I'll go run downstairs and see how you set things up so everyone's comfortable.
You know, you should sit next to me during the game.
I've tried. I don't want to vaporize enemies and conquer cities. Okay, I'm happy sitting with you, but I get bored. I mean, what's so great about being commander, taking charge, ordering the charge?
Because you're not in charge in real life and you don't order anything.
Yeah, or no one carries out your orders, not even yourself. It's true, whenever I order in or take out or be together, whatever, you don't want to do it. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Where are you going? Never mind. To the park? Around the block? I wish I could go with you.
You have your game. Your friends are expecting you.
Yeah.
Hey, I came
Hey.
by. I heard you were having a game.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Every third, on Tuesdays, like today. Are you interested?
No.
Do you want? It'd be great to have you join. Come on. Don't tell me it's a man's thing. Whether it's a work game or anything else, because I know you better than that. Listen, you can like this or not, but you're not giving up anything on gender.
That's right.
Want
Flattered
beer?
that you noticed. Sure.
You go skydiving lately?
I went a few times. How'd you know?
I heard Jack was afraid to go.
Yeah. It got boring. You know, you get this great rush at first. I'm gonna die. Gonna pull the cord, maybe not. The bloom opens, maybe it's gonna be okay. And then for a long time, wow, I'm pretty high. Then not so high anymore. Probably live if I don't break my legs, ankles straight. Know what I mean?
Sort of.
Flash, it's on, it's over. You know, some people can take something like that and then let it go. When it's over, it's over.
Oh, you're not talking about.
You're too sensitive. I wasn't. War is different. But some people can do war and then let it go.
Could you?
I think I could. Really? I could pull the trigger and kill, and at the end of the day, eat my macaroni and cheese, or whatever it is you get in the field. But I wasn't talking about that.
Because you don't think I could let it go.
Some people can and some people can't. It's how you're wired. But think of it like skydiving or something. There's no people involved.
No people. Well, the guy across from you goes down, falls. He's wearing a different uniform. The guy next to you falls. He's your buddy. There's people.
Well, I read to kill, you have to learn that those you kill aren't humans. My dad took the whole family hunting, so we get that. You know, a deer has a mommy and a daddy too. But at the end of the scope, no mommy, no daddy, just an image, not a person, not even alive maybe, just a target. Sorry.
What? What? No. It's nothing to apologize for. It's fascinating. If you look at it that way.
I think so. I heard about the stuff you talked about, the Akashic Record.
Akashic? Yeah. No, it has the whole experience of the entire animal kingdom, even that deer in the scope.
I believe it. I can see how you believe it. We do what we do because of the life force and everything driving people together. our part, so that force has to be recorded somewhere, so it knows what to do next. Everything's recorded, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, really? We're talking to each other because we have the force to talk to each other. So, where does that force come from? The record. We're all part of life, the animal kingdom, the planets, the whatever. I guess that's why I stopped by, because I was forced to.
Well, I'm glad you did, and that you came back and you said that.
What did I say? I like seeing you really. I just came by to see who was here and to tell Jack. Jack should have gotten here by now.
Oh, no, yeah, he was here. He went to get some drinks.
Oh. And Teresa, I should say hello. I haven't seen her in a while.
She went out too for a walk.
Really? For a walk? Jack said that the two of you, it's not my business, but he said that you told him, I'm not repeating what he said in confidence, he just hinted at it, and I got the idea that everything wasn't perfect between the two of you. Maybe not in the kitchen or the living room maybe, but when you're alone together with nothing but the two of you.
Things not perfect. Okay, no, maybe not. No.
The thing about skydiving and board games and things like that, what makes it boring after the rush is that there's no people in them really. That's what I was trying to say. You take that type of experience you go through, and I don't mean you. I mean anyone that gets by those clash experiences because they're not personal between people. They don't go on after they stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I really do. Because of what you said, I was thinking that.
Maybe just talking about it is something together between us. I better go. What about thinking? Does the record have what you think? What you were thinking, what I was thinking, so I probably said too much. I came by to tell Jack something, but he's not here, and I forgot what I wanted to tell him anyway. I mean, I hate it when he wanders around like that, and he does wander often. I mean, how would he like it if he didn't know where I am? Because I can wander too. I can be anywhere I want, just like he can. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm here with you. I think I better go.
Jen, you are amazing.
Thanks for stopping by, and come back again, with or without Jack. For a game. I mean, we could be anywhere. Like you said. What did I just say? I'm sorry. You know what I mean.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Later.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
What?
I'm just surprised to see you here.
Why?
Well, I play war games and you don't play war games, so why would you be here? That's why I asked.
Oh, maybe I decided to play, but you don't have the right to ask me what am I doing here. Or maybe you do and maybe you don't, but I can visit with Teresa anytime.
Teresa's not here.
I know, maybe I decided to visit and found she wasn't here, so now I'm visiting with Terrence. And how would you know she's not here since you just walked in?
Oh, she left earlier.
Could be. Or I could have come by because I wanted to ask you a question.
You could have called.
You left your cell. Here. That's my message. You don't greet someone by saying, what are you doing here? Not even your wife, especially not your wife.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what got back.
Maybe the question is, what did you get into?
Guys, maybe I'll go in the other room, you guys can work it out.
No, what's wrong if he stays here?
Nothing. But if he's uncomfortable with us discussing stuff.
Oh, well, we're not discussing stuff, we're arguing.
Well, if Terrence is uncomfortable with
I'm not
us
uncomfortable,
discussing
I'm not
stuff.
uncomfortable, I'm just thinking maybe, I should go into the next room, you guys can talk it out between the two of you, you know?
That would be very nice.
Why? Is it just between the two of us? Or is there someone else involved?
I'm gonna be in the next room.
This is too weird. It's too embarrassing, even for the two of us.
Both of you. The Akashic Record's writing this all down. If it's writing, it has it all down. The two of you, wherever you are, whoever you are, you're both cowards. The Akashic Record is all over you.
I want to know who called this meeting and why.
It's not really a meeting, really. Is it?
Well, we're here together. Sort of. So it's a meeting even if you don't want it to be.
A meeting has a purpose. At work, the boss holds meetings to review sales figures, tell us about the company's doing. It's our fault, how we're gonna get smaller with no bonus.
Yeah, that's a meeting, you know, for sure.
Did you get a smaller bonus?
No.
We could have used that bonus, no matter how small. His would have been.
You know, Jack wants to know what this meeting's for, and I mean, that seems like a reasonable question.
To find out what happened and why.
Why? I mean, why find out?
Because some people care.
Yeah, I care.
Me too.
Okay, the women care, and I don't think I do. So now we make this into some sex gender.
A sex thing for sure. At least I think it is. Was sex, maybe.
I mean, I thought I cared a lot, but now I'm not sure what it was that happened, for sure. I mean, it made me feel good, really good, but I'm not sure what it was. I suppose the record will know.
You're losing it, buddy. Hang in there. What record?
The Akashic Record. People have known about the record for over 100 years. It has everything in it, recorded in tablets of astral light, everything that's happened and our desires for what we wanted to happen. A trained occultist who knows Sanskrit, maybe Buddhism, and about the sky and all the heavens, with karmic insight, can distinguish the images between past and future.
Really losing it now. Are those even words?
You wouldn't know if they were words or not. And stop saying that everyone is losing it and acting like you haven't and that nothing important happened.
Okay, come on. It's like an all-knowing God that knows even what you think or will think. You know, and Akashic people can believe in the Bible.
Look, I'm not big in the Bible. If the past and the future are already written, already happened, there's no reason to care. It's water under the bridge. I mean, what's good caring if it's a done deal? If what you want and someone else wants and what happened and what didn't happen are all in a book, what difference does it all make? Let's just read the record and figure out who called this meeting and why.
It's really annoying that you're going to pretend that nothing that happened was important. I'm pretty upset about the unimportant things that happened. What you did.
Me too.
I mean, some of us think we know, even if we don't like it. You sort of want something to happen, and then something happens. But then it doesn't seem like exactly what you wanted. And then you're not even sure it happened at all because it didn't happen exactly the way you wanted it to have happened, and it felt really good for a while, and now it feels awful.
Yeah. Sort of what she said. You know, you're not gonna talk your way around to this one like nothing happened, no matter how good of a talker you think you are. So why don't you just sit down and listen?
city. I don't have to talk. It's all on the record.
It's not. That's the scary part. It's in the astral tablets.
Whatever they are, there's nothing in that book. How can they fit in one small book like that the history of what everybody did or felt, including what every animal did or thought or felt?
Do animals think or feel?
Apparently not all of them. It's so complicated, so much stuff in a very big book.
In the record, not the book. Let's not argue, okay? I want to know what happened, who slept with who. That's a euphemism. I wouldn't care so much if it was sleeping that went on. But I would still care a little. I mean, Terrence has trouble falling asleep at night unless I stroke him in different places and in different...
Know what? What you did with your best friend's wife? I assume you already know. It's in the Akashic Record what your wife did. Just read the record, it's right there.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Even if you could read it, both the what happened and the desires for stuff we wanted to happen, could we tell the difference?
Weird, but it probably has a lot about me because there's lots that I desire. Maybe someone takes advantage of my desires, and maybe it doesn't mean much, but it can hurt.
That's right.
That's right. What about what you did? Yeah, it's all in a book. You went through that door, right over there, and what happened behind that door?
Only a true, deep occultist knows. So I don't.
Do you?
No, I do. I do. I know what everybody did.
My friend the occultist? I said you don't know. You can't tell. You're not sure. Because it's all written in the book, overriding even what you think you remember. So just leave it alone.
Leave you alone. No. We did what we did, and it was personal. And we're going to push through and deal with it no matter what the Akashic Record says.
Maybe things are just weird from where you are. You know, your reality is your reality, and the Akashic Record writes it down, but what you see is where you sit.
You mean where you sit is what you see? Like even if people are sitting together reading the Akashic Record, where you sit determines what you see.
Unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me.